about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football Restate. Gamecocks will put total leather and we'll get started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Georgia State's offense takes the field. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's West. Flushed out of the pocket. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. Got room at the 35. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Wiggles free. Trying to get to it. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Gamecocks offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Might as well give it to him again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Pitts. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
That's so frustrating. I got you in the perfect situation. I get you in 3rd and long, more predictable. I know it's going to be a pass, and then Houdini pulls the rabbit out of the hat, makes something happen, scrambles around, gets the first down. Goodness gracious, this guy is so good.
The give to the tailback. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. It's first down from the 37-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He'll pull it on the read. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Pitts. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Buying some time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man, it's West. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Still running at the 40. Got a lot of running room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On third down, going up top. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block, and they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll try the run. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to the ground. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Quarterback now breaking the field. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Run in the red zone, it's Pitts. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running behind that left side. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Now they're going to throw it. Might be looking to run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking to throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The give on the inside. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's West. They're trying to get to him. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. extending the play. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll bring it back. It's Hunter. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. He wants to throw. With the catch, it's Wilson. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. They're going back to the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Gamecocks are marching down the field.
And that's a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give out of the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Dances away to buy time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
14, Georgia State, 0.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0, but David, you don't score here, and it could get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and put something together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. But it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Create some momentum here in the second quarter.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing in college football. This team needs the juju to get going. That first quarter is one they'd love to forget, so find your best playmakers now. Get them isolated, get them the football, and let them go to work.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They'll give it to the back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. The inside handoff. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
On the move at the 30. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He's right on target. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Georgia State jumps back to the line. The give to the back. Bulls his way forward. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
On to attempt to try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Utah found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Salt Lake City. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd down play from the gun. Moving out of the pocket. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He'll come out throwing on first down. On the run, still looking. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. To the air, it's McGowan. Finds his target down the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Skips away from pressure. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Throws to the wideout. Got his man! The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
This is why quarterbacks always take care of their offensive line. This is why they feed them in the offseason, invite them to the house, buy them gifts, take care of the big boys, because they take care of you, and those numbers start to pile up.
Coming after it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to throw. It's West. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. And stampeding through the defense. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Comes out throwing on first down. He makes the connection. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. It's complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Steps away. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The short hands, it's Wilson. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
Offense set on first down. To the ground with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Running back searching for a hole. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
It's complete on the right side.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when to catch it, big fella.
Off the play fake. Dances away. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. Here's the handoff. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. They go to the ground. Open space at the 25. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
And that's a first down.
He leaves it with his back. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Makes the grab, it's Wilson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Pitts. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 20, he's got space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They're up by 7 over Utah State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll try it again. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll do it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the move is a 30. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab down the left side. He's loose. 10. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field.
Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little extra time. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Pressure coming. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And that is no good. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that's a first down.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down for this offense.
First and 10.
To throw, it's West. Feeling some heat. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's first and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on second down.
At the 28. Brings up second down.
They'll leave it with him. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. He's looking to throw. He finds his man, and he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Quick pass on the jet motion. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
35, Georgia State, 21.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Now the play fake. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic with his feet. The Gamecocks pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's moving out of the pocket. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
A 1st down for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to throw, it's West. Using his feet to buy time. At the 35, he's open. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass, and it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Trying to beat the D deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Going up top on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. Got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers are threatening on 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Dropping back, it's West. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana Tech is on top, but it's not like Terry Bradshaw is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 10 over Washington State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QBs.
Nothing but green ahead. The tag. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. Still looking on the move. Turns it on in midfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was